Welcome back to Flying Smoke. Today I'm going to be doing a charcoal video on Cowboy Charcoal. It's briquettes, and bought them at Lowe's for about $9, and hopefully this will give you some insight as to whether it's the right charcoal for you. Stay tuned. Pretty cool as a green screen, huh? Okay, we're going to do a charcoal review today. This is Cowboy brand, and on the back it says, the flavor of the open range. I'm not quite sure what that means. That could be creepy or it could be good. Come on in, Michelle. And we have standard competition light off, 2 chimneys, Weber's, 4 starters, Weber's. And we're going to start with 2 full, just to see. You can come in here and look at this. These are small briquettes, like the Royal Oaks and some of the others. I think Royal Oaks always come to mind. But I picked up this brand at Lowe's, about $9. Try to get it as close to the top as we're cooking steaks today. May or may not make it onto the video, but got to practice steak cooking if you want to stay good. Okay. There we go. All right, so you can see my hands. Tamp it down, tamp it down. They're both evenly filled all the way to the top. Can you see that? And we're started. It's a little windy today, so I apologize for any wind noise. We're going to go standard light off. Here we go. 1 cube, 2 cubes, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give them 5 seconds just to burn off a little bit. Get them good and hot. Always make sure your vents are open at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I always keep my handles, can you see that around the backside? I always keep my handles off the outside because it just helps with the heat. And then I kind of just take a visual cues, like, you know, how are they smoking? They smell a little oaky, like your standard charcoal. And we're at 1 minute, and we've got a good light off on both. They are smokier than the some of the other brands. Oh boy, putting off a lot of smoke. All right, I'm going to move the flammables away, and we'll come back in 10-15 minutes and see how we're doing. All right, we're at 15 minutes. This is a good light off. We have high heat coming off. Very minimal little droppage, and they're burning about halfway up the stack right now. A lot of smoke coming off these. These are sort of a moderate sized, or medium to small briquettes. Not much to report. Seems like it's going pretty good. We've got no flames lapping off the top yet, but still a lot of smoke. This one looks like it's just starting to lap a little bit. Averages, well, I've never done this brand before, so my average for the B&B is 30 minutes. Every time. It's ready to drop. So let's see where these go. We'll come back in a few minutes and we'll let you know. All right, we're at 32 minutes, 35 seconds. So it's a little longer than B&B, quicker than Blackwoods. You can take a look down on the chimneys, Michelle. They're sort of orange in the middle. Not as hot as some, but they're getting there. It's a little cool out today. It's probably in the 50s. All right, I'm gonna dump them out. Welding gloves. Can't stress that enough. All right, I'm dumping them at 33 minutes. Here we go. All right, let's kind of move it around a little bit. Make sure the coals are nice and even. There you go. All right. I'm going to get my grill grates. I'll put the grill grates on. Grill grates are on at 34 minutes. We'll stop this, reset it, start, and we'll see how long it takes to get these grates up to temperature. Okay, I'm going to do what they call shoot the grill. Right now, 540, 570, 550, 560. And we're still watching. It's 620, 630, 625, 605, 605. In the center, it's 630 degrees. Smoke's almost, it's coming off both sides evenly. But I can't put my finger on it, but the Pam side is smokier. And it's a white, thicker smoke, whereas the duck fat is not as thick. But just, I wonder if you can get this, Michelle, if you get a gust of wind, you can come over and look. This side is clean and smooth, and this side is not. And that's, this was a clean grill when I started with it. Great. Don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's call it from there. Alright, we're at 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Can you see that? Okay, 10 minutes almost. Alright, so the grill is still smoking. And on this side, my right side, it's about 727, 740. There's a cold spot right there, 680, 650, 708, 735, 722, 717, 720. The average grill temperature is about 715. That's pretty good. That's admirable. And that's at 10 minutes, ready to cook. I always know with my standard brand, which is B&B, 15 minutes I'm ready to cook. We're ready to cook on this in 10, meaning it'll still be there at 15 minutes. The B&Bs were probably ready in 10 minutes at 2, but anyway, that's this. I got actually a chance to do a little follow-up video today before I do the follow-up inside, the post-wrap or whatever you want to call it. I'm not a camera guy, whatever. Come here, take a look at this, Michelle. This is just a practice cook I did, ribeye, just standard. I got great grill marks, by the way. I used that was the duck fat side, and use this on the Pam side. They're okay, but here's the thing that I got out of the charcoal I'm using. And I'm at, let's see, I'm about 7 or 8 minutes right now, 7 minutes right now, 7.5. It's still only 110 degrees inside. 126. I'll go in through the side through the spinalis here. And 129. It's getting ready to pull. But I got to tell you, really not impressed with the Cowboy Charcoal as far as its longevity to keep temperatures up. I'll shoot the grill right now. 675, 680. On this end, 577. 570. Yes, the meat pulled a little heat off the grill, but my goodness, it pulled a lot of heat off the grill. If you look down in the grill, this end is still red. This end, look down in right in here, Michelle. This is 10-15 minutes since we did a drop. All the coals are ashy. The last time I saw something like that was with Royal Oak. So anyway, I'll cover all that in post. We're almost done to eat. That's it. Final thoughts. The Cowboy Charcoal had a pretty good start. About 32 minutes, 33 minutes, we dropped them. Coals got to about, I think it was just about under 720, 730 average. I will say this, they ashed over in the bed of the grill very quickly. Temperatures were dropping off a little faster than I would have liked. The grill marks were okay, pretty good. Steak took a little while to get cooked because when I put the steak on, it almost seemed to pull the heat away from the one side that I didn't, where I was cooking on. All the heat was gone. I ended up shooting the grill and it was about 575, 580. Would I recommend these charcoal briquettes? No. Not for backyard cooking, for smoking, just fuel. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, they're fine. They burn good. They lit very well. However, for an SCA event, $1,000 on the line, there's better charcoals. So that's it. If you like what we're doing here, subscribe, and you can ring the bell. That song from the 80s. But when you ring the bell, it lets you know when we've got new videos coming out, or when we put a new video out. And when you subscribe to the channel, it helps us grow and helps me do charcoal videos. And I'm going to get into more as we get into the colder months. I'm trying to get the charcoal videos now while it's still pretty decent out. It was almost 60 today. And we'll do other videos, steak cooking, stuff like that. Steak selection I hope to get into as we go forward. And as we go into the holiday season, Michelle and I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. See you next time.